In the book of Revelation, two specific passages give us insight into a mysterious group of the 144,000 individuals. Revelation chapter 7, verses 4 to 8, and Revelation chapter 14, verses 1 to 5. These verses paint a vivid picture of the 144,000 individuals who are sealed by God, faithful to Him, and set apart for a unique and powerful purpose during the end times. Understanding who they are is not just about satisfying curiosity. Their identity, mission, and character reflect the faithfulness of God, His redemptive plan for Israel, and His mercy even in times of wrath and judgment. They stand as a testimony to the fact that even during the darkest moments in human history, the Great Tribulation, God is still saving, sealing, and sending His people for a divine purpose, even when the world is at its worst. Revelation chapter 7, verses 4 to 8, gives the first mention of the 144,000. The passage then proceeds to name 12 specific tribes and declares that 12,000 will be sealed from each one. Revelation chapter 7, verses 4 to 8. Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, the 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel. From the tribe of Judah, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Reuben, 12,000. From the tribe of Gad, 12,000. From the tribe of Asher, 12,000. From the tribe of Naphtali, 12,000. From the tribe of Manasseh, 12,000. From the tribe of Simeon, 12,000. From the tribe of Levi, 12,000. From the tribe of Issachar, 12,000. From the tribe of Zebulun, 12,000. From the tribe of Joseph, 12,000. From the tribe of Benjamin, 12,000. The text makes one thing undeniably clear. These 144,000 individuals are of Jewish descent. They are not spiritual metaphors for the church or symbolic representatives of all believers. The naming of the 12 tribes and the detailed division of 12,000 from each reinforces the literal ethnic identity of this group. The sealing of the 144,000 is described in Revelation chapter 7, verse 3. Do not harm the land or the sea or the trees until we put a seal on the foreheads of the servants of our God. This seal is a divine mark of protection, ownership, and commissioning. In biblical times, a seal represented authenticity and authority. Here, it means that these, the 144,000, are under God's sovereign protection and are reserved for His purposes. Throughout Scripture, we see God using seals to set apart His people. In Ezekiel chapter 9, a mark is placed on the foreheads of those who grieve over the sins of Jerusalem. In Ephesians chapter 1, verse 13, believers are sealed with the Holy Spirit as a guarantee of their inheritance. Similarly, the 144,000 are sealed to show that they are God's chosen servants during a period of unprecedented tribulation on the earth. Importantly, this sealing happens before the trumpet judgments begin. This tells us that God ensures the preservation of His servants before the unleashing of His wrath. It demonstrates His mercy, even in judgment, and His careful preparation of a remnant to carry out His will. Even with all the chaos unfolding in the book of Revelation during the Great Tribulation, the wars, famines, earthquakes, plagues, and global persecution, one truth remains unshaken. God is still in control. The world is not spiraling out of control. Rather, it is following a divinely ordained path. Every seal, trumpet, and bowl judgment happens under the authority of the Lamb who opens the scroll. Nothing occurs without His permission or purpose. Even in the darkest chapters of human history, God's sovereignty is evident. The 144,000 are sealed by him as proof. They are not only protected, they are commissioned. This shows us that God is not reacting to the chaos. He is directing it for greater redemptive purpose. His judgment is precise. His timing is perfect. His mercy still reaches out. We must remember, God is not absent in tribulation. He is actively working, saving, and sealing his people. What seems like destruction to the world is, in fact, the unfolding of God's final plan to restore all things and bring about his everlasting kingdom. The second major passage concerning the 144,000 is found in Revelation chapter 14, verses 1 to 5. Then I looked, and there before me was the Lamb standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a sound from heaven like the roar of rushing waters and like a loud peal of thunder. The sound I heard was like that of harpists playing their harps, and they sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. No one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. These are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among mankind and offered as first fruits to God and the Lamb. No lie was found in their mouths. They are blameless. Several key characteristics emerge from this passage. They stand with the Lamb on Mount Zion. This is a powerful image of victory, closeness, and honor. Mount Zion symbolizes the dwelling place of God and his reign. To stand there with the Lamb is to stand in triumph. They have the Father's name on their foreheads. This divine mark not only protects, but also identifies them as belonging to God. It is a public declaration that they serve the Most High, not the beast, not the world. They are morally and spiritually pure. Revelation chapter 14, verse 4 says, "These are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins." While some interpret this literally, it is widely understood symbolically to mean they are spiritually pure, untainted by idolatry or the corrupt systems of the world. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. This is perhaps the most striking description of their obedience. They do not hesitate or question. They walk in step with the Lamb, even if it leads them into danger or hardship. Their loyalty is complete. They are first fruits to God and the Lamb. In the Old Testament, first fruits were the first portion of a harvest offered to God in gratitude and trust that more would follow. Calling the 144,000 first fruits suggests that they are the beginning of a greater ingathering, a sign of more to come. They are without deceit or fault. Their mouths speak only truth, and their lives are blameless. In a world that will be dominated by lies, deception, and the Antichrist propaganda, the 144,000 will stand out as beacons of uncompromising truth. Their lives reflect qualities that are increasingly rare in our modern world. They are described as faithful to God, pure in their devotion, and obedient to the Lamb. They do not give in to fear, compromise, or seduction. They are unshakably loyal. This description should convict us. Are we following the Lamb wherever he goes? Are we standing pure in a world of compromise? Are we speaking truth without deceit? In their example, we find a model of radical discipleship and holiness. They remind us that in every generation, God calls his people to be set apart. Though their role is not exhaustively described, many Bible scholars believe that the 144,000 will function as evangelists during the tribulation. with the church no longer present in the pre-tribulation view. These Jewish believers become God's witnesses to the world. This interpretation aligns with Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Imagine a world in chaos, wars, famine, disasters, and rising persecution. And yet, in the middle of it all, the 144,000 bold messengers move across the earth declaring the gospel. They will likely face opposition, threats, and attempts on their lives. But they will be supernaturally protected until their task is complete. Just as God raised up 12 disciples to take the gospel to the world in the early church, He will raise up the 144,000 in the end times to do the same. These are not nominal believers. These are fiery, devoted, and spirit-filled warriors of the Word. The 144,000 play a vital role in God's prophetic timeline. Their appearance before the trumpet judgments and their presence during the tribulation highlight God's continuing work of salvation, even in the midst of wrath. Romans chapter 11, verses 25 to 26 says, Israel has experienced a hardening in part until the full number of the Gentiles has come in. And in this way, all Israel will be saved. The 144,000 are a fulfillment of God's promise to Israel. They show that God has not abandoned His covenant people. Even though many Jews rejected Jesus as Messiah, God will still bring about a remnant who will turn to Him in faith. Their ministry may also lead to the salvation of a vast multitude, described in Revelation chapter 7, verse 9. After this, I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language. Could it be that the 144,000 are instrumental in bringing this great harvest into the kingdom during the most trying period in human history? A contrast to the mark of the beast. In the end times, allegiance will be visibly marked. Revelation 13 describes those who take the mark of the beast on their right hands or foreheads, aligning themselves with the Antichrist. In contrast, the 144,000 have the name of God on their foreheads. One group belongs to Satan, the other to God. One follows the beast, the other follows the Lamb. There will be no middle ground. This duality is not just prophetic, it is also a warning. Even today, we are choosing who we follow. Every decision, every compromise, every allegiance speaks to who owns our heart. They serve a unique and specific role. The 144,000 are not generic believers. They are specifically chosen, divinely sealed, purposefully placed in time, strategically used for evangelism and testimony. They are the first fruits of Israel's redemption and a declaration that God is not done with His chosen people. They will shine in the darkness, declaring hope when the world is gripped by fear. What can we learn from the 144,000? Though their mission is specific to the end times, their lives offer a powerful challenge to us today. Live with purity in a corrupt world. Speak truth when lies are celebrated. Follow Christ without compromise. Stand firm even when standing is costly. If God can raise up 144,000 in the middle of tribulation to serve Him boldly, surely He can empower you to stand strong in your workplace, school, or community today. God is always in control. The 144,000 are a living testament that God is sovereign over history. Even when the world seems to be falling apart, He is still working. He is still saving. He is still sending. They remind us that God does not abandon his people. He fulfills every promise. He redeems every remnant. And he raises up witnesses even in the darkest hour. So, who are the 144,000? They are Jewish believers, set apart by God, walking in purity, sealed with his name, and obedient to the Lamb. They are fearless in their witness and faithful in their mission. They are a foretaste of Israel's restoration and a preview of the kingdom to come. May we be inspired by their example. May we be found faithful, and may we always follow the Lamb wherever he leads.